Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another edition of Real Sports Live. We're here from Richard R. Florida Stadium once again here in Edinburg, Texas, in a district matchup here between the Robert Vela SaberCats and the Mission High Eagles. Mission High comes in at 1-2. SaberCats coming at 2-1, but you can throw that all out the window here as district play starts tonight for both squads. This one's a bit more, I wouldn't say personal, but the new head coach for Mission High is Jody Cantu. Mr. Cantu had spent the last over 10 years at Vela as a defense coordinator and as a couple of different position coaches. Ended up getting the Mission High job as the head coach. Ernie Alonso makes his return to Vela in his first year, taking over at the helm as the head coach. He was at Vela for the first, I want to say, 6 years. He helped open up the school. Coach Cantu came along during the third year, had stayed there up until this year. So good matchup here at Richard R. Florida Stadium between the Vela SaberCats and the Mission High Eagles. We'll stick with you for the pregame festivities. When we come back and join you, it'll be the opening kickoff. This is Real Sports Live. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back once again. We're here from Richard R. Florida Stadium. Both teams about to come out of the tunnel. Couple of minutes away here from the opening kick. Still waiting for the coin toss. They'll do it right before the game. The Eagles will be in white with maroon. White jersey, maroon pants, maroon helmet. The Edinburg Vela Sabercats will be in the black helmet, black pants, and blue jerseys. So awaiting the Mission Eagles to break the tunnel. Not quite sure what we're waiting for. So this looks like the Sabercats and the Eagles will come out at the same time. So out come the Eagles. On the opposite side, here come the Sabercats. So it looks like both teams are ready to go here. So we're going to have the coin toss at midfield. Right after that, we'll flip to the full screen. So Jared Castro and Javier Ramirez, captains for Mission High. Over for Vela, it's going to be Matthew Edmondson, Mason Cura, OJ Cano, and Mario Cavazos. Devin Caballero, Tyler Ruiz, and Ethan Delgado also captains. So Mission will take the ball after the half. Vela will receive, going left to right on your screen. Big history between the coaching staffs. Nonetheless, we're ready to go here from Richard R. Florida Stadium. So Vela will start off with the ball. We await their kickoff unit to come out. So I can tell you who the deep men are. Kicking for Mission. It's going to be Angel Leva. Leva will wear number 25. He's pictured there talking to the referee. Waiting for the Sabercats to break the huddle. Back deep for the Sabercats. Trying to make out the numbers, I apologize. This one's going to be booted away. It's going to be it's going to get bounced through the end zone. A little bit of miscommunication there. Nonetheless, Sabercats take over at their own 25. You see the Sabercats send out for the first team offense. They've been flip-flopping quarterbacks quite a bit through the first couple of pre-district games, or non-district games, excuse me. Let's see if it's going to be Tyler Ruiz or Gavin Castillo at the helm for the Sabercats. And it's going to be Ruiz. Ruiz wearing number 11. Ruiz lines up, two receivers down at the bottom of the screen, one up top, an H-back behind the left tackle, top of the screen, running back on his right. Pre-snap penalty here is going to push him back 5. So it'll be 1st and 15 to start it off. Same formation here, 2 receivers at the bottom of the screen, 1 up top, H-back behind the left tackle on top of the screen. Ruiz calls for the snap, play action pass, he's gonna look left. Now he's gonna fire, he might have a step, that's gonna be caught. So Ryan Rodriguez with an excellent grab there. So a big play on 1st down from the SaberCats. Now they'll line up in a doubles formation. 2 receivers on each side here. Ruiz connects with Rodriguez on the first play of the game. Now it's going to be, he'll flip it out wide, and that's going to be it. He's going to have some room. Getting out wide, throws a stiff arm, still on his feet. There he goes, George Falls. Falls was our player of the game last week. He'll stay in bounds for a touchdown. So the SaberCats start fast. SaberCats start extremely fast there. Quick hitter over to Rodriguez on the deep pass. And what looked like just a wide receiver screen, or a simple bubble, maybe even a hitch on the outside. George Falls, one of the leading receivers in the Valley, adds on to that one. Extra point's going to be up and good. Take a look at the replay. So Falls makes the first man miss, throws a stiff arm, gets out wide, stays on his feet, able to push all the way through, avoids the last defender in a sprint, and cruises into the end zone. .21 left to go. SaberCats exactly the start you want. Seemed like the past couple of weeks their offense had been struggling, and it's a picture-perfect start for them. So a quick 2-play drive there for the SaberCats. Here comes the Eagles. For the Eagles return unit, back deep, we're going to have Jared Castro, Javier Ramirez, and Shelby Cital. Robert Gonzalez will be doing the kicking for the SaberCats.
Back deep for Mission High, number 12, Javier Ramirez. Number 17, Shelby Cital.
This one booted away. It's going to be returnable here. It's going to be fielded by Castro. He's going to come up the field. Looks like he's got a couple blocks down, room down the sideline. He'll get tripped up. But a great return there. Will take him up to about the 33. They're going to mark it to 35. So Mission answers with a good return there. And they'll take over 1st and 10. Leading the way for this Mission offense going to be Alejandro Cano. Cano wearing number 1. He lines up for his first time this afternoon. 2 receivers and a tight end at the bottom of the screen, a wide receiver up top. Running back looks like behind him in the pistol. Cano calls for the snap. Read option here. He's going to give up the middle. Pushing forward. He's going to avoid the first tackler. Still on his feet, pushing forward. A great gain there on 1st down there for the Eagles. On the carry for them, Richard Acevedo. Acevedo with a gain of 9. Bring up a 2nd and 1. Takes a snap. He's going to look right. He's going to fire a deep ball. It might have a step. That's going to be incomplete. Now bring up 3rd and 1 here. So 3rd and short here for the Eagles. Takes a snap. He's going to give it the middle, pushing forward. He might have gotten stopped to the line. An extra push late. We'll see whether it's going to be marked.
Real close to a possible first down.
Awaiting the spot. Looks like we're going to have a chain measurement here. Still awaiting the results. Now, looks like he'll be a couple inches short. He's going to be short about 6 inches there.
Officials indicating half a yard short on first down for the Eagles.
Now to force the punt unit out for the Eagles. Jared Castro going to be doing the punting for the Eagles. Back deep for Vela, Sergio Briones. Good snap there, booted away. End over end, Briones is going to be able to field this one. Going to make the first person miss, still on his feet, rolls through a defender there. Now he's going to be wrapped up and dropped around the 30. We're going to have a flag come out late. And a big scrum there, could look like a face mask.
30-yard line. First and 10 SaberCats. Personal foul. Face mask. Kicking team, number 7. 15 yards will be added to the end of the run. First down. Edinburg Vela.
So after the penalty, it's going to put the SaberCats in great field position. They'll be starting at their own 45. They'll come out, 2 receivers down below, and H-back at the bottom of the screen, and the receiver up top, running back on Ruiz's left. Calls for a snap here, it's going to be a give up the middle. Pushing forward, he's going to get stopped behind the line of scrimmage there. Nice tackle for loss there. Eli Torres and Jonathan Cater in on the stop there. So 2nd and 13 here for the SaberCats. Two receivers on each side here. Put a man in motion. Takes a snap. Play action. Here comes the screen pass coming back the opposite way. Trying to get around. Everybody going to have some room. Blockers out in front. Gets through the first person. Still on his feet pushing forward. He'll get wrapped up and dropped out of bounds. Tristan Cortinas with a big play there. Cortinas does an excellent job following his blocks there. Gets enough for a first down. So 1st and 10. Now they're inside the red zone with the 20 already. Takes a snap. Play action pass. He's going to fire. It's going to be Villalobos. He'll make the grab. Get a couple there. Looks like maybe 3. So 2 receivers on each side here. Ruiz calls for the snap. Yeah, give up the middle. He's going to get tripped up at the line of scrimmage. An excellent play from the backside there.
Number 10, Jeremiah Garcia is the ball carrier. Defensively, number 26, Jonathan Cater.
Cater with an excellent stop. At about the line of scrimmage. Going to set up a 3rd and 5 here. Two receivers on each side here. A little bit more bunched up. 6 on the play clock. We're going to have a timeout late. Looks like SaberCats couldn't figure out what they were doing. We'll go to a quick break. This is Real Sports Live.
And critical thinking.
In athletics, students unleash their potential while diving into school spirit.
Creativity shines throughout our various fine arts programs.
Our career and technical education provides students with essential skills for the workforce.
With dual enrollment courses, students can earn college credits while still in high school.
Brownsville ISD.
One team,
One dream.
Elevation, AT4, AT4X, Denali. Case closed. For your GMC, we're professional grade.
This summer, settle in and reconnect with one another. South Padre Island has so many great places to stay. Condos, resorts, and hotels. Oh my! Book your summer getaway today. And start making memories poolside with the people you care about most. Visit SoPadre.com.
Welcome back from the break. SaberCats come out in an H formation with an H-back. Ruiz calls for the snap. Looks like there's a freeze play there. Now they get the play. They're ready to go. Ruiz calls for the snap. Going to be a give up the middle. Pushing forward. It's going to be short of the line of gain. Nice job defensively there from the Eagles. Excuse me, that looks like will be a first down. So the SaberCats continue the drive here. Takes the snap, play action pass, looking out right. Looking left, he's going to fire deep across the middle, and that's going to be Falls again. Did he get in? Yes, he did. So Falls with his second touchdown reception this afternoon. So Ruiz and Falls hook up for the second time tonight. Scores 13-0 pending the extra point. Extra point will be up and good. So we'll take a look at the replay here. Falls at the top of the screen wearing number 1. Comes all the way across the formation on a play action pass. Fake it to the running back here. Ruiz going to roll out right. Get a nice lead block out in front. Fires along the back line of the end zone. Falls continues running his route. Makes the jump. Makes the grab. Gets his foot down in bounds for 6 points. Backed up for the Eagles, Shelby Cital, Jared Castro. It looks like Javier Ramirez. This one booted away, going to be returnable here. Here come the Eagles back the other way, trying to get all the way around the edge. Trying to cut it inside. He's going to be hit around the 25, drop it to 26. Castro on the return there. Mission High comes out. Gano and company come out. 3 receivers up top, 1 down below. Running back on his right. Drive stalled out. They couldn't convert it. 3rd and 1. Takes a snap, giving up the middle. He's been met at the line. He'll be able to push forward for a couple yards. On the carry there, it's going to be Richard Acevedo. Gain of 3, set up a 2nd and 7. maybe 2. I believe it's going to be 2. It'll be 2nd and 8, sorry. Same formation here, 3 receivers up top, 1 down below, running back on Gano's right. Takes a snap, gonna give it to Acevedo once again. Acevedo gonna get gain of 6 there, gonna ring up a 3rd and 2. On the tackle there, that's Caden Hoover. Hoover makes a nice play out wide. Able to shed the block, make an open field tackle. So 3rd and 2. 3 receivers down below. They're in a bunch formation. 1 receiver up top, running back on his right. Gano looks for the snap. He'll get the call here. He's going to fire, and the slant's going to be caught. Get enough for a 1st down, and he'll be dragged down at the 40. So a nice hook up there from Gano. Over to Eli Alvarado. That's enough for a 1st down. 3 receivers up top, 1 down below. Gano calls for a snap, gonna give it up the middle. Acevedo gonna have some room. Still on his feet, Hoover with another nice open field tackle there. Gain of 9 there, 2nd and 1. So 2nd and 1 after the gain of 9. 2 receivers up top, 1 down below. Sabercats gonna bring pressure. He's gonna get off the edge. Acevedo still pushing forward. An excellent job there. He'll get out to the opposite 30, or 31, excuse me. So Mission starting to find it in the run game here on this drive. A couple of huge gains off tackle there. Caden Hoover and Caballero able to save a touchdown there. Take the snap. Hand off inside. It's Acevedo. Acevedo off tackle once again. Still pushing forward. Get enough for a 1st down. So Acevedo and company moving forward. Great blocks out wide. That's going to be James Delgado. Delgado listed as a running back. He comes out and makes a couple big blocks there for Acevedo on the outside. Gives him some more running room. 1st and 10. Now Eagles inside the red zone. Trying to run a counter, going to be blown up in the backfield. An excellent play there for the Sabercats. They're able to counter that one. Augie Pettis with the tackle for loss there. Two receivers at tight end at the bottom of the screen. 1 receiver up top. Acevedo on Gano's right. Takes a snap, looking to throw here. He's going to fire to the end zone. It's going to be incomplete. On the coverage there, Caden Hoover. Tight coverage there. I have a timeout from the Sabercats. Looks like they didn't like the look. So we'll go to a quick break for a timeout. This is Real Sports Live.
This summer, it's time to go outside and get some air. Explore a pirate ship. Or go horseback riding on the beach. And you can't forget about all the fun on the bay. South Padre Island has so much to do for the whole family.
Welcome back. Take the snap, play action pass is going to be RPO. He's going to have a man wide open, but he can't hang on to it. RPO executed to perfection that time. Just couldn't hang on. It's going to bring up a 4th and 12. Eagles will send out the field goal unit. This one's going to be from 37 from the left hash. Kick's going to have the distance. It'll split the uprights and good for 3. The Mission cuts into the deficit, 14-3. Take a look at the replay there on the kick there. So from the left hash from about 37. Plenty of distance, plenty of height, good for 3 there. Mission defense needing a big stop here with 4:03 left to go in this first quarter. We await the Vela special teams unit. The Eagles look like they're ready to go. Back deep for the SaberCats. Ryan Zuniga, Antonio Villalobos. It's going to be Villalobos here. Villalobos trying to get up the middle, pushing forward. Flag going to fly. They'll likely push him back 10. So holding's going to push him back 10.
Holding infraction against the SaberCats will set him back 10 yards.
Set him back 10. Looks like they'll take over at the 14. Deep in their own territory here. Mission High needing a stop here. Put him out of motion here. It's going to be Villalobos. And that quarterback going to be Gavin Castillo. On the handout, Villalobos going to have some room. Trying to spin through him, man. He's going to get wrapped up and dropped. Gain of 15 there.
He's brought down by number 22, Jose Sanchez. All first downs being sponsored by the Pregame
Takes a snap. It's going to be Gavin Castillo. Castillo throws over to Falls. Falls going to make the first guy miss. Can't make the second.
Castillo's pass to George Falls is complete.
Be wrapped up and dropped at the line of scrimmage. Going to bring it to 2nd and 10. Nice play on first down there for the Mission defense. So still seeing the mix-ups of quarterbacks here. Saw 2 drives of Ruiz. Now we see 1 of Castillo. Going to have a pre-snap penalty that's going to back him up 5, bring up a 2nd and 15. So 2nd and 15. Last time they had a 2nd and long, they ran the screen pass to one of their running backs, which was Cortinas. Went for a long way. Cortinas in on this one. Castillo takes a snap. It's going to fire out wide to Villalobos. Can't connect there. It's going to be incomplete. So 3rd and 15. Not too many play calls here. Two receivers on each side here for Castillo. Cortinas on his left. Calls for the snap. He's going to look right. Now he's going to step up in the pocket, move right. Still looking right. So this is going to be thrown, caught. That's going to be Ryan Rodriguez. He's going to be short of the first down. Going to bring up a 4th and 3, and that'll send out the punt unit. So Mission High gets desperately needed stop on that one. Now heading back deep for Mission, going to be Jared Castro doing the punting duties for the SaberCats. There's going to be Caden Hoover. Hoover, a supreme athlete here, so be wary of a fake. Going to be booted away, end over end. It's going to take a SaberCat bounce roll all the way at the 12. Going to be the 11 and a half. So 1:49 left to go in this first one. The Eagles will take over at the 12-yard line. Two receivers up top, but H-back at the bottom of the screen. One receiver down with him. It's going to be Acevedo trying to cut it up the middle. Pushing forward. He's going to get stuffed maybe after a gain of 2. Takes a snap. He's going to look right. He's going to fire over the middle. He's going to have a man. It's going to be incomplete. Fire, it's going to be caught, nearly intercepted. An excellent reception there will be enough for a first down. So an excellent play there on 3rd down to extend the drive. Bring up a 1st and 10. Now they're at the 25. Donald gets the call to line of scrimmage. Two receivers up top, a tight end and receiver at the bottom. Running back on his right. It's going to be Acevedo up tackle. Still pushing forward, and he's going to get dropped on the tackle there. That's going to be Mario Cavazos.
Acevedo is brought down by Mario Cavazos at the line of scrimmage. Also assisting on that tackle, number 95, Ethan Delgado.
Cavazos with an excellent play there on 1st down. Going to bring up a 2nd and 10. My game clock is off. We're sitting at about 15 seconds. That might be the last play of the quarter. Takes a snap. Acevedo trying to go off tackle. He's getting Cavazos going to be the first one there. And then it's going to be a host of SaberCats there, including Caden Hoover. Hoover's made an excellent open field tackles. That'll be the end of the first quarter. With the SaberCats leading 14-3. Go to quick break. And then we'll be right back to start of the second. This is Real Sports Live.
Today, visit SoPadre.com.
Graduation time. Time to make some decisions. What's next? Can I afford to continue my education? What are my options? At Brownsville ISD Career and Technical Education, you can graduate from high school with a certificate and or license ready to go to work, debt-free. We have a wide range of programs for every student ranging from audiovisual, law enforcement, STEM robotics, electrical, welding, pharmacy, patient care tech, and many more to choose from. That's why Brownsville ISD is the best choice.
Welcome back to the start of the second quarter. So 3rd and 9 here for the Eagles. Trying to continue the drive. They were able to convert their last third down. They come out with 2 receivers and a tight end up top, 1 receiver down below. Running back on Gano's right. He'll call for the snap. Looking left, it's going to be a screen coming back across. Here he comes. Now he's going to bounce all the way outside. Now trying to cut back inside. He's going to get dropped at the 30. Line to gain was the gain. There was the 35, excuse me. That'll bring out the punt unit. So the SaberCat defense answers the call. Going to be booted away. Spiral's going to take a backwards bounce, going to take a SaberCat bounce, going to get out of bounds around the 43. It's going to be marked down at the 44. SaberCat's going to have good starting field position here. Ruiz checks in at quarterback. 2 receivers up top, 1 down below. H-back up top, and running back out of the pistol set. Takes snaps, going to give it the middle, pushing forward. He's going to have some room. Trying to get around the edge. He's going to make that. They can't make the last man miss. A touchdown saving tackle there on the carry. Jeremiah Garcia. Big run there, nearly broke it. Sanchez is able to save a touchdown there on the last effort, on a last-ditch effort. Takes a snap. It's going to be a give to Garcia once again, cutting up the middle, plenty of space. Able to get dragged down at the last second. On the tackle there, it's going to be Jonathan Cater. Excellent gain on first down. I believe it's going to be 2nd and 4 after the gain of 6. Receivers down below. Ruiz going to fire deep down the field. He's going to have falls, connects. No, it's going to be incomplete. An excellent breakup there. And on the coverage, looks like Sebastian Rodriguez able to knock that one out at the last second.
Defensive coverage by number 14, Sebastian Rodriguez.
Going to set up a 3rd and 4. On the play clock, ace formation here. A receiver and a tight end on each side. They'll put him out in motion here. Takes a snap. He's going to look right. He's going to fire over the middle. That's going to be caught for a touchdown. Ryan Rodriguez connects with Ruiz. Looked like a post pattern over the middle. An excellent catch and with great coverage on Rodriguez. Good snap there, good hold. Kick's going to be up and good. The replay here. Rodriguez, the man in motion at the top of the screen. He runs the post. Ruiz, a beautiful pass over the top. So Vela out in front, 21-3, 10:02 left to go in this first half. So out comes the special teams unit for Mission High.
Kicking off for Vela High School. Kickoff being sponsored by Valiant Energy Sources. Back deep for the Eagles. Jared Gustavo. Shelby Cital and Javier Ramirez.
This one going to be booted deep, returnable here. On the return, it's going to be Costo. He muffs it there. Now trying to get all the way around the edge. He's going to be wrapped up and dropped inside the 10 at about the 7.
Good diving tackle by number 5, Devin Caballero.
Devin Caballero makes a nice stop inside the 10 there.
Down inside the 10-yard line.
So out comes the Eagle offense once again. Cano and company come out. Looks like it's going to be 2 receivers up top, a tight end as well. 1 receiver down below, running back on Cano's right. Takes a snap, give it to Acevedo. Acevedo trying to cut it outside. Runs to a couple defenders there. Gain of about 4 there.
Is the ball carrier. Acevedo brought down by number 14, Aiden Cantu.
So Aiden Cantu in on the stop there. Cano takes a snap. He's going to run into some pressure. Now he's going to get wrapped up and dropped. Couple of SaberCats in on that one.
Cano is brought down by number 15,
Ethan Delgado and Joel Barajas in on the sack on that one.
sack for the SaberCats. Ball now being set inside the 10-yard line at the 8.
So 3rd and 10 after the loss of 2.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is 3rd.
3 receivers at the bottom of the screen, 1 up top. Acevedo on Cano's right. Calls for the snap. Cano going to fire deep down the field. That's going to be intercepted. That's going to be Caden Hoover.
Cano's pass is intercepted by number 6, Caden Hoover.
Caden Hoover
I believe that is
with
his
number 6
interception of the season.
on his interceptions for the year.
SaberCats will have excellent field position. 1st and 10 at the 45.
Hoover started off the year with a bang, collecting 5 in that first week. Three receivers down below, 1 up top. Takes a snap. It's going to be a play action pass. Castillo in at quarterback. He's going to fire. It's going to be Rodriguez. Caught. Dropped inside the 15.
Rodriguez is complete. Rodriguez brought down
I'll
by
put him around the 11.
Ramirez.
3 receivers up top, 1 down below. Running back on his right. Castillo calls for the snap. It's going to be a give up the middle. And have plenty of space. Getting around the edge, and he's going to walk into the end zone. Tristan Cortinas
To the end zone. Touchdown.
scores out from about 11 there. SaberCats add on to the lead here. So excellent connection there from Castillo over to Rodriguez. Rodriguez tackled out the 11, sets up the Cortinas 11-yard run. We'll show it in the replay after the extra point. It's up and good. So Cortinas, the running back on the right of Castillo, takes a snap, moves left with the offensive line in the inside zone. Excellent job from the guard and center, clears a huge hole there, and outruns the safety and finds the end zone. So Sabercats out in front, 28-3. 8:07 left to go in this first half. Waiting the kickoff here. This one's going to be a squib kick. It's going to get to the deep man here. Here come the Eagles back the other way. He's going to get wrapped up and dropped at around the 24. So the Eagles take over at the 24. Two receivers down below. It's going to be hand off the middle. Pushing forward. It'll be a gain of 1. Acevedo on the rush there. Joel Barajas on the stop. Two receivers down below. Tight end and a receiver up top. Running back on Gano's right, excuse me. Takes a snap. It's going to be Acevedo up the middle. Pushing forward. He's going to get wrapped up and dropped after a gain of 2. O.J. Gano and Devin Caballero on the tackle there.
Finding on the tackle, Devin Caballero and O.J. Gano. Ball being set at the 26-yard line. It is third down.
So 3rd and 8 here for the Eagles. Two receivers down below. A tight end as well. One receiver up top. Gano calls for the snap. He's going to look right. He's going to fire. It's going to be caught. Enough for a first down. He'll get up to the 35. Alvarado on the catch there. So a fresh set of downs for the Eagles here. Two receivers and a tight end up top, one down below. Running back on Gano's right. Takes a snap, can be a give up the middle. Pushing forward, it's going to get tripped up at the line of scrimmage. Falls forward for a gain of about 2, maybe 3. Going to bring up a 2nd and 7. So Gano looking left. He's going to fire. It's going to be caught and dropped. That's going to be Caden Hoover with a big stop in the open field there.
Acevedo is brought down by Caden Hoover. Ball being set at the 41-yard line. It is third.
So 3rd and 5, gain of 3 on that one. Two receivers on each side here for the Eagles. Gano takes a snap. He's going to look left. Now he's going to get on the move. Now he's going to fire deep down the field. He's going to have a man. He'll catch and get out of bounds. On the catch there, James Delgado.
James Delgado. Delgado steps out of bounds just shy of the 35-yard line. All first downs being sponsored.
Excellent job there by Gano. Two receivers down below, one up top. It's going to be a give to Acevedo. Acevedo met at the line of scrimmage. He might have lost one there.
Joel Barajas brings down running back.
Barajas makes a nice stop there.
Acevedo behind the line of scrimmage. Excuse me, at the line of
a 2nd and 10. Gano moving right. Gano still on his feet. He's going to fire. It's going to be caught. I believe he's got enough for a first down. So it will be enough for a first down. Gano doing an excellent job using his feet and finding the open man down the field.
First and 10 for the 25. Eagles.
So 3 receivers at the top of the screen, 1 down below. Takes a snap, bunch formation. It's going to be Acevedo. Acevedo trying to get outside, spin move back inside. And he's going to get wrapped up by a couple of SaberCats there.
Ball carrier Richard Acevedo is brought down by Caden Hoover. Also combining on that tackle, number 95, Ethan Delgado. Second and 8, number 23.
Gano takes a snap, looking right. He's going to step up in the pocket. He's going to evade a sack. No, he's going to go down. And on the sack there, looks to be Augie Perez.
Gano is brought down by 92, Augie Perez.
So Perez gets a sack there.
No gain on the play, sets up a 3rd and 9. It is 3rd down.
So 3rd and 9 here for the Eagles. Gano takes a snap, looking left. He's going to fire on an out route. It's going to be caught. A nice layered throw there, spins off the first tackler. Now he's going to get dropped after a gain, after a nice gain.
Eli Alvarado.
Alvarado with some nifty moves there, gets enough for a first down. Gets to the 11.
That's a first down reception being sponsored by the Bird Ogden Auto Group.
Takes a snap, giving it to Acevedo up the middle. Acevedo tripped up at the line.
Richard Acevedo
Might have gained 1 or 2.
at the line of scrimmage. Short gain of 2 yards sets up a 2nd and 8 for the 9.
So 2nd and 8 after the gain of 2. Takes a snap, giving it to Acevedo. Met in the backfield. An excellent play out wide. That's Mario Cavazos. He's made a couple of nice plays this afternoon.
Number 7, Mario Cavazos. That's a tackle for a loss.
So he's dropped for a huge loss in the backfield there. Brings up a 3rd and 13.
Ball being set at the 14-yard line. It is 3rd down.
So I have a 2-minute warning. We'll go to a quick break. This is Real Sports Live.
Sunny Glen Children's Home has provided a place of hope for every child since 1936. If you'd like more information on Sunny Glen and the services we offer, please visit us at www.sunnyglen.org.
There's no place like Sherryland ISD returning students need to district work here, learn here, or tuition-based enrollment. Register now. Call 956-584-6408. Sherryland ISD, excellence is our tradition.
No matter where you are in life, Texas Southmost College is here to help you move forward. Whether you're starting fresh, changing careers, or gaining new skills, TSC has affordable programs designed to fit your goals. It's time to take the next step. Think big. Think bright. Think TSC.
back from the 2-minute timeout. Third and about 13 here.
And it is third.
Line to gain is the 1. And we'll have a timeout right after the break from Vela. Had too many people on the field.
Texas National Bank timeout called by Vela High School.
So we'll stick with you here. So we'll stick with you during the timeout. Edinburg Vela leading 28-3. Mission getting the ball after the half, so needing a desperate touchdown here. Because you score here, get it up to 10, score again, get it to 17, get a stop or two, and all of a sudden you're back in the ball game. The offense has started to figure out in this drive with some late nifty maneuvers out in the receiving core and with the quarterback, with Alejandro Cano showing his niftiness in the pocket, getting out and showing off the arm talent, putting it only in spots where his receiver can catch. Had a nice layered throw on the out to get to this first down. I've stalled since. Need a big third down here. They've converted a couple, looking for a big one on this play. So here we go, 3rd and 13.
Ball being set at the 14-yard line. It is third.
2 receivers on each side here. Cano takes a snap. He's going to look right. He's going to have to evade the pocket, running out of room. Now he's going to go down for a huge loss.
Vincent Gomez on the quarterback sack for Vela High
Vincent Gomez and Ethan Delgado combine on that one. Drops him all the way down to the 25.
Ball now being set at the 25-yard line. 4th down for the Eagles.
That'll send out the field goal unit. Looks like they'll be attempting this one from 42 from the left hash. Have a flag fly. Pre-snap, it's going to back him up 5. False start on the left side of the line. So from a 42 to a 47, and that'll put him out of range. That's going to send out the punt unit. Game clock at 107. They're going to send the offense back out. Excuse me. Cano looking right. Now he's going to fire deep to the corner. Nearly intercepted. Caden Hoover will get credit with a pass break up there. So the SaberCats take over at the 30.
Turnover on downs. 1st and 10 for the Vela offense. Ball being set at the 30-yard line with 46 seconds left to play in the first half.
So out comes Ruiz. Looks like it's going to be 3 receivers down below. 2 up top. They come out in empty formation. He's going to fire out wide to Hoover. Hoover going to make the first man miss. Still on his feet. Pushing forward. He's going to get pushed out of bounds around the 45. It'll take us down to 38 seconds.
Pushed out of bounds at the 45-yard line. 1st and 10. SaberCats.
Empty formation once again. Take the snap. Going to look right. Fires on Hoover again. Hoover's going to be tackled inbounds.
Pass complete to Kate Hoover. He's brought down by
At 30 seconds left for the half. SaberCats out of timeouts. Looks like that'll be the last play of the half. SaberCats content where they're at. So going into the half, it'll be the Vela out in front, 28-3.
1 half of play here at Richard R. Flores Stadium.
Vela offense put together 4 beautiful touchdown drives. Stopped 3 times, including that last one. So we'll go to a quick commercial break. We'll put on the halftime festivities. Vela leads 28-3.
South Padre Island. Enjoy endless activities for all ages. Then dance the night away with live music, savor fresh seafood, and discover unique food trucks and shop our charming boutiques. What are you waiting for? Escape the everyday at South Padre Island.
Time to take a new look, maybe your first look at Buick. If smart, hip, and affordable is for you, Buick's your brand. For your Buick, Brownsville, Texas.
Mission High School, the Mighty Mission Eagle Band presents a portion of their 2025 show titled Birds of Prey, featuring Painted Black by the Rolling Stones and Swan Lake by Tchaikovsky, arranged by Mr. Ben Lee. Leading the Mighty Eagles Band are drum majors Ariel Torres, Noah Duncan, and Angel Salinas. Let's give it up for this week's outstanding performers. Section of the week, Front Ensemble. Band Rookie of the Week, Juan Gonzalez on the clarinet. Band Member of the Week, Andrea Serna on the trumpet. Guard Member of the Week, Flor Gonzalez. The band is under the direction of Dr. Saul Torres, Mrs. Crystal Rodriguez, Mr. Omar Garcia, and Mr. Abel Rios. Color Guard instructors are Mrs. Karen Ramos and Mr. Abel Martinez. Special thanks to Superintendent Dr. Chris Valdez, Principal Mr. Jose Mejia, Fine Arts Director Mr. Carlos Garcia, the Mission CISD Board of Trustees for their support. Additional thanks to the MHS Band Booster and parents for your continued support. Thank you for all you do. Now, Eagle fans, let's make some noise because here comes the Mighty Mission Eagle Band.
Mission High School Eagle Marching Band a wonderful season.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Right after halftime, Vela out in front 28-3. Ruiz leads the way with 3 touchdown passes for the SaberCats. The other touchdown is the rushing touchdown from Tristan Cortinas. Both quarterbacks from Vela have looked efficient so far. Ruiz accounting for 3 touchdown passes. George Falls having 2 of those. Ryan Rodriguez having 1 on the receiving side. That lone touchdown rush from Vela was set up by a throw from Gavin Castillo over to Ryan Rodriguez, set him up the 11. Cortinas runs it in from 11. And that's how, and the lone score for the Eagles was a 35-yard field goal. So remember, the Eagles do get the ball after the half, so they're already lined up, ready to go. We await the Vela special teams unit to come out in the field. So out come the SaberCats. Looks like we're just about ready to go. Back deep for the Eagles. Jared Castro, Shelby Cital. It looks like Javier Ramirez. So this one booted away, will be underway. Receiving this one's going to be Jared Castro. Castro going to catch it around the numbers at the 10. Now trying to cut left. Now cutting back inside. He can get dropped around the 20.
Jared Castro returning the kickoff to about the 20-yard line.
So the Eagles will take over 1st and 10.
Caden Hoover combining on the tackle with Mario
So 1st and 10, Gano and company come out with 2 receivers at the bottom of the screen. A receiver tight end up top, running back out of the pistol, takes a snap. It's going to be a handoff up the middle to Acevedo. Acevedo going to run into a blocker there. Now get dropped after a gain of 3 to 4. Nice gain on 1st down there for the Eagles.
Jeremy Ramirez. Gain of 3 yards sets up a 2nd and 7 from the 23.
Now 3 receivers at the bottom of the screen, 1 up top, running back on Gano's right. Calls for the snap. It's going to be Acevedo once again, trying to cut up the middle. He's going to be met at the line. That's going to be O.J. Gano.
Once again, Robert Acevedo is the ball carrier.
Gano falls forward for a gain of 1, I believe. So Trey Rodriguez and O.J. Gano combine on that one. 3 receivers at the bottom of the screen, 1 up top. Mission needing the 1st down here. It'll be looking left. Gano going to have to escape right. Flag out in the play. That's likely going to be holding. He's going to be wrapped up. Now dropped.
Quarterback is flush from the pocket. Coming up on the tackle, number 7,
Mario Cavazos once again comes in for the sack. This one's likely going to be declined and force an Eagle punt. So penalty declined. Cavazos gets credit for the sack. Two deep men here for the SaberCats can be Caden Hoover and Sergio Briones. Good snap. This one's booted away. This one's going to be fielded by Hoover after a couple of bounces. Looks like he's just going to stay away from it. So a nice punt there, does flip the field positioning, and the SaberCats take over at their own 27. Two receivers on each side. They'll put them out in motion here. We're going to have a pre-snap infraction here.
Full start. Offense. For 75. 5-yard penalty. Remains 1st down.
So that'll back them up 5. 1st and 15 here after the false start penalty. Snaps, give me a handoff up the middle. Going to be pushing forward on the carry there. That's going to be Christopher Caballero. Gain of 7 there. Going to bring up a 2nd and 8. 2nd and 9, excuse me. Gain of 6. Two receivers on each side, puts him out in motion. Handoff up the middle, that's going to be Caballero. He's going to have some room. Now he's going to get wrapped up and dropped at about the 35. Short of the line to gain. Big play in the open field. Sebastian Rodriguez laying the big hit, and Rocha finishing it off there. Brings up a 3rd and 2. Ruiz calls for a snap, gives up the middle. Caballero again. Caballero pushing forward, going to have enough for a 1st down and some more. He's going to get tripped up, get up to about the 44.
Gaining some tough yards up the middle. That is a Murdochman Auto Group Naligas 1st down. Defensively for the Eagles, number 18, Aiden Rocha.
Snap, play action pass. Looking here, he's going to fire over to Falls. That's going to be incomplete. On the coverage there, Sebastian Rodriguez. So to bring up a 2nd and 10. Takes snap, gonna put him out in motion. Now it's gonna end around here. Trying to get around the edge. Nothing happening there. Eagles defense able to swarm on that one. Edgar Salinas makes a nice play out in space. Gonna bring up a 3rd and 11 after the loss. Two receivers on each side here. 3 shots back, he's gonna have to step up. He's still moving around. Looking, he's gonna fire. It's gonna be caught. Not trying to get up the field. He's gonna get to the other side of the 50. Still be short of the line of game. On the reception there, it's gonna be Christopher Gonzalez. Brings up a 4th and 3. And that'll send out the punt unit. Booted away, a nice high spiral there. Good amount of hang time. It's going to be fielded, made the first couple of guys miss. Now trying to get around the edge. Makes another man miss, still pushing forward. He's going to get dropped inside the 10.
He's brought down by Trey Rodriguez. Injury timeout. Please stay to me.
We'll go to a quick break for an injury timeout. This is Real Sports Live.
Sunny Glen Children's Home has provided a place of hope for every child since 1936. If you'd like more information on Sunny Glen and the services we offer, please visit us at www.sunnyglen.org.
No matter where you are in life, Texas Southmost College is here to help you move forward. Whether you're starting fresh, changing careers, or gaining new skills, TSC has affordable programs designed to fit your goals. It's time to take the next step. Think big. Think bright. Think TSC.
At Marine Military Academy, we educate those who dare to achieve. Those eager to control their future before it controls them. Those who can follow a path so they can eventually make their own. In order to stand out. Welcome to MMA, forging tomorrow's leaders.
It's going to be a QB keeper here. A nice tackle out in open space. There's going to be Alejandro Cano on the keeper here. Devin Caballero with a nice play out in space. Play we missed during the commercial break was a first down over from Acevedo on a swing route. Got enough for the first down. An excellent play from Cano here on first down. Brings up a 2nd and 2. Receivers at the bottom, takes a snap. It's going to be Acevedo cutting it up the middle. Still honestly pushing forward, getting close to breaking one once again. Have enough for a first down and some more. First and 10 here. Eagles line up 2 receivers on each side, running back on Gano's left. Put a man in motion here. 3-by-1, takes a snap. Acevedo trying to get around the right side now. An excellent tackle there. I believe that's going to be Caden Hoover once again. No, that's Devin Caballero, excuse me. Caballero with a nice play out in space. Second and 9 after the gain of 1. Take snap, fires in the slant, going to be incomplete.
Pass is broken up by
Sergio Briones on the coverage there. Going to bring up at 3rd and 9, excuse me. So 3rd and 9, the Eagles line up in a bunch formation at the bottom of the screen. Three down below, 1 up top, running back on Gano's left. Gano takes a snap, going to look left. Now he's going to fire on the seam. Now that's going to be over. That's another interception. So Hoover's going to get his second pick of the game.
The interception, number 6, Caden Hoover. That's his second interception of the game.
7th of the season. Hoover wearing number 6. See him coming at the last second. Make the grab and turn over back the other way. Ruiz will put a man in motion. Calls for a snap here. Play action pass, gonna flip it out wide. Gonna have some space on his feet, trying to push out wide. He's gonna get pushed out of bounds. On the reception there, Mason Kuda. Gain of 8 on the first down play. Triple option play of a sort. 2 receivers on each side here for Ruiz. Running back on his left. Toss for a snap. It's going to be a give up the middle. Pushing forward. Gain of about 2. That'll be enough for a first down. More than 2, excuse me. Jeremiah Garcia on a gain of 4. We'll have enough for the first down. Two receivers on each side. Running back on his left. Takes a snap. He's going to fire out wide. That's going to be false. Falls going to make the first guy, but still on his feet. Somehow, some way, down to about the 31, close to the 30. It's going to be the 31. Bring up a 2nd and 1 after the gain of 9. Ruiz calls for the snap, looking left, stepping up in the pocket. Now he's going to have to move. Pushing forward, going to get out of bounds. Have enough for a first down and then some. So gain of 4 there. That'll be enough for a first down. Ruiz able to use his feet on that one. Scrambling, had plenty of room in front of him, just took off.
First and 10 from the 27.
So ball now marked down at the 27. 2 receivers on each side. Again, running back on Ruiz's right. Put a man in motion. It's going to be Villalobos. It's going to be a give up the middle. Gain of about 1. On the carry there, Christopher Caballero.
Running with the ball is number 27, Christopher Caballero. He's brought down at the 25-yard line for a gain of 2 yards. 2nd and 8, Sabercats.
So gain of 2 there from Caballero. Puts him out in motion. That's Villalobos. Now they're going to flip it out wide to Villalobos. Going to have some space. He's going to have to make the first man miss. He's going to lose the football, and Mission going to jump on it. So Mission gets a beautiful turnover there. Look at the replay here. Seemed like it was the last man of defense. Got off a block, forced the fumble there. That's going to be Edgar Salinas to force the fumble there. So here come the Eagles back to the way. 3 receivers at the bottom of the screen, 1 up top. Gano out of the gun here. Calls for the snap, looking left. He's going to fire. That's going to be caught, going to have some room. He'll get pushed out of bounds. On the reception there, it's Eli Alvarado, excuse me. O.J. Cano and Sergio Briones combining to force him out of bounds. Gain of 12 there. So nice play on first down there. Good start to the drive here for the Eagles. Calls for the snap. Acevedo hitting it up the middle. Pushing forward, runs through a couple of arm tackles there. Excuse me, that's not Acevedo. It's James Delgado on the carry. Nice carry down and first down. Going to be a gain of 6. Going to bring up a 2nd and 4.
He's brought down by Sergio Briones at the 31-yard line.
Two backs in the backfield now. One out of the pistol, one offset. Hand off the middle. Up the middle, it's going to be Delgado once again. Still pushing. Able to force a couple missed tackles there. Spinning, almost spinning out of that one. Ball's going to come out loose. Guess who else comes up with it? Caden Hoover. I believe Hoover was also the one who ripped it out. Hoover did an excellent job, defense, offense, and we even saw him punt the ball.
With that fumble recovery, the SaberCats would have a 1st and 10 from their own 48-yard line with 2:27 left to play in the 3rd quarter.
So now coming back out to play quarterback is going to be Gavin Castillo. A receiver and a tight end on each side. Takes a snap. It's going to be a play action pass. Castillo going to fire out wide. That's going to be falls in and out of the hands.
Incomplete pass intended for George Walls.
So 2nd and 10, 3 receivers at the bottom of the screen. It's going to be a give up the middle, pushing forward. Will get stopped after a gain of 2. Cortinas on the carry there. So 3rd and 8 here. Mission will go to the nickel package. Nickel package is 5 defensive backs. Castillo lines up with 2 receivers on each side, a running back on his left. He'll call for the snap, go through his hands. He's able to pick it up. Looking left, now having to move right. On his feet, he's going to fire down the field. It's going to be caught, and a huge gain there. On the reception, it's going to be Christopher Gonzalez. Nice nifty work there from Castillo after losing the snap. Gonzalez with a diving catch there. So big first down there for the SaberCats. Now puts him inside the red zone at the 18-yard line. 2 receivers on each side. Castillo calls for the snap, looking left. No, it's going to be a draw play. Here comes Garcia. Garcia runs through a couple of arm tackles there, gets close to the 6-yard line. That's going to be enough for a first down.
Down to the 6-yard line.
So 2 receivers on each side here for Castillo. Garcia on his left to put him out in motion here. Castillo takes a snap, looking left. He's going to fire in a slant. It's going to be caught by Falls. So Falls has his 3rd receiving touchdown of the afternoon. So Castillo connects with Falls there. First 6 points on a slant over the middle. Extra point's going to be up and good. We'll take a look at the replay here. Falls the lone receiver at the top of the screen after the motion, forces them into 3-by-1, forces a one-on-one, throws the slant. You can tell they've done that multiple times. Timing was perfect. And it's going to be 35-3. Vela out in front, 17 seconds left to go in this 3rd quarter. Awaiting the Vela Special Teams Unit, excuse me for the brief pause. Awaiting the Vela Special Teams Unit, mission all set up, ready to go.
Kickoff being sponsored by Valiant Energy Sources. Kicking off for Vela High School, number 40, Robert Gonzalez.
So we get a squib kick up the middle, off a couple bounces. It's going to get out of bounds. See what Mission wants to do here.
Automatic infraction.
Free kick out of bounds. Taking team. By rule, the ball be placed at the 30-yard line. First down, Mission.
So 1st and 10 here for Mission. They took it over at the 30. Two receivers on each side. It's going to be handoff to Acevedo. He's going to take off up the middle for a gain of about 6 there. No, it's going to be 5. That'll likely be the last play of the quarter.
He's brought down by number 34, Sam Luna.
So after 3 complete, the SaberCats lead 35-3. We'll go to a quick break. We'll be right back with the start of the 4th quarter. This is Real Sports Live.
The standard of excellence has always been Cadillac, so be iconic and drive one. Free your Cadillac, Brownsville, Texas.
This summer, it's time for mimosas and brunch with the girls. A beachside lunch with the kiddos. Delicious Bayside burgers. And world-famous fried shrimp with a cold one. South Padre Island has your breakfast, lunch, and dinner plans covered. Book your summer getaway today. Visit sopadre.com.
Welcome back to the start of the fourth quarter. It's going to be a handoff here. That's going to be Acevedo for a gain of 1 there. Looks like Mario Cavazos on the stop on the inside. So 3rd and 4 here. About to hit 10 on the play clock. 3 receivers up top, 1 down below. New quarterback in for Mission. He's going to run a draw play. It's going to get stuffed at the line of scrimmage. Couldn't quite tell you who the quarterback was. And that's going to be Lincoln Butler. Caden Hoover and Sergio Briones back deep after the Vela defense forced a punt. They're going to be booted a spiral there. Hoover going to receive it. He called for a fair catch. So Sabercats will take over at their own 35. Castillo takes a snap. It's going to be a handoff up the middle. Able to evade the first defender. It's going to be a gain of 1 there. In the area of a late hit. So that'll bump up the Sabercats 15. And give them a fresh set of downs. Takes a snap. It's going to be an end around to Villalobos. Villalobos trying to cut it up. Going to have some room. And all of a sudden, there he goes. Follows a couple blocks. Still on his feet. He'll get dropped at about the 24. Villalobos with a big gain there for the Sabercats. Two receivers down below. A tight end and receiver up top. Takes a snap. Going to be a give to Jeremiah Garcia here. Garcia met the line, able to push forward for a couple of yards. Still pushing forward. It's going to be a gain of 3 there. We're going to have an injury timeout. We'll be right back. Quick break. This is Real Sports Live.
No matter where you are in life, Texas Southmost College is here to help you move forward. Whether you're starting fresh, changing careers, or gaining new skills, TSC has affordable programs designed to fit your goals. It's time to take the next step. Think big. Think bright. Think TSC.
So welcome back from the break. The injured Eagle is able to walk off under his own power. Castillo calls for the snap. It's going to be Gibby Garcia. Garcia going to lose it, then he'll be able to come back up with it. Able to fall forward for a gain of 2 at most. It might just be 1. Set up a 3rd down here. Castillo takes a snap, looking left. He's going to fire out in the flats. Garcia going to make the first man miss. Trying to get all the way around the edge, pushing forward. He's going to be close to the line to gain. He's going to be just short. Sabercats keep the offense on the field here for a 4th and 1. 2 receivers down below. Put a man in motion here. Takes a snap. Give it to Villalobos. Villalobos going to cut inside, follow a couple blocks. He's going to get into the end zone.
Tony Villalobos, welcome to the end zone. Touchdown, Sabercats.
So Villalobos gets the end around on 4th and 1. Follows his blocks, ends up in the end zone for 6. So a false start that'll back up the extra point. 5 yards. Extra point going to be up and good. So we'll take a look at the replay on the touchdown rush from Villalobos. Villalobos wearing number 23 there in the middle of the screen. He goes in motion, follows a couple blocks. Excellent block there from the tight end and from Jeremiah Garcia. Able to make the last man whiff on an arm tackle. Gets into the end zone. So Vela now leads 42-3. 7:59 left to go in this one.
Updated score for Mercedes. Mercedes 27, Edinburg North 21 in the 4th quarter. Sharyland Pioneer, Brownsville Hannah, all tied up at 22 apiece.
This one booted away. Here comes the Eagles trying to get all the way around the edge. A nice tackle on the special teams there. On the tackle there, going to be Noah Lopez. So back in at quarterback is going to be Lincoln Butler. Butler takes over here. 2 receivers at the bottom of the screen, 1 up top. 2 backs in the backfield. It's going to be a handoff trying to cut it inside on that carry there. Looks like it's going to be James Delgado. Aiden Cantu on the stop there after a gain of 1. Going to bring it a 2nd and 9. Takes a snap, going to be good up the middle. He's going to almost broke it there on that carry. It's going to be Richard Acevedo. Gain of 2. Going to bring up a 3rd and 8.
On the tackle, number 34, Sam Luna.
Butler takes a snap. He's going to fire out wide. That's going to be Hoover once again. Oh, man. Caden Hoover with interception number 3.
Number 6.
That's 8 on the season.
That is his 6th interception of the game. Excuse me, that is his 3rd interception of the game. He had 5 interceptions the first game, so that gives him unofficially about 8 interceptions for the
So
season.
8 on the year.
3 interceptions, 1 fumble recovery.
So an excellent display from Caden Hoover once again.
Good job, Caden.
Castillo takes a snap, giving it out wide. He's going to make the first man miss. Trying to continue to get wide. He's going to have some space up the sideline. There he goes.
On the touchdown run for Vela High School.
Cortinas gets around the edge and finds the end zone for the 2nd time tonight.
Touchdown being sponsored by Ricky Rod Aubrey.
Extra point's going to be up and good.
By Captain Braun is good.
Take a look at the touchdown run from Tristan Cortinas. Cortinas, the running back, wearing number 26, makes the first guy miss by using a stutter step trying to go inside. It's an excellent block out wide, then rushes up the sideline for 6 points. So Vela out in front, 49-3, 6:24 left to go in this one. Caden Hoover with an excellent display tonight. 3 interceptions, a forced fumble, a fumble recovery, and close to double-digit tackles, completely taken over this game defensively.
Vela High School.
Going to be booted away. It's going to be fair caught, so it'll be taken up to the 25. Excuse me, it's going to be the 20. first and 10 here for the Eagles. They take over at the 25. Two receivers down below. Here for Butler. Tight end, receiver up top, running back on his right. Takes a snap, hand off up the middle. Trying to get left, able to roll forward after a nice spin move there. Gain of 4 on the play.
Richard Acevedo is brought down by number 58, Joshua Tawad.
Second and 4 after the gain of 6 there from Acevedo. Butler takes a snap. Butler going to be quarterback keeper here. He's going to have some room. Pushing forward, barrels through a man, and he's going to have enough for a first down and then some. So Butler with a nice run there.
Coming up on the tackle, Sergio Briones.
So first and 10 after the 15-yard rush there from Butler from the 44. Two receivers down below, receiver tight end up top. Call for the snap. Hand off up the middle, that's Acevedo. Acevedo gonna have some room. Pushing forward, dropped at around the opposite 45. That'll be enough for a first down.
Defensively, number 3, Christopher Gonzalez. All first downs being sponsored by the Bird Ogden Auto Group, Valegas.
So first and 10 here from the 46. Butler takes a snap, nearly loses it. Now he's going to get on the move by himself. Going to follow a couple blocks now, getting around outside. A nice tackle out from the
Tipped up by Jeremy Ramirez.
Jeremy Ramirez. Comes crashing all the way down, chops him down. Butler with a gain of 2, going to set up a second and 8. Take a snap, give to Acevedo. Acevedo trying to cut back outside, unable to keep his feet. Go back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Going to bring up a third and 8.
Down by Sam Luna. No gain on the carry. Ball being set at the 44-yard line, third and 8 for the Eagles.
It's going to be delayed draw here. Acevedo going to have some room. Pushing forward. He's going to be close to the line to gain.
Richard Acevedo on the delayed draw up the middle. Jeremy Ramirez combining on the tackle with Noah Lopez.
Going to be short of the line to gain.
Next week, the Vela Sabercats will be traveling to McAllen, where they will meet the McAllen Bulldogs. Next week, we only
To bring
have
up a
one
fourth
home
and
game here
1.
at Florida Stadium on Friday. St. Joseph Academy from Brownsville will be playing against Economides Jaguars.
Acevedo going to be able to spin out of that one. Now trying to get up the field. Pushing forward. He's going to get dropped for a loss. So a nice defensive play there from the Sabercats. Will force a turnover on
Acevedo
downs.
is brought down by Noah Lopez.
Likely going to have one play and then the 2-minute warning.
That'll be a turnover on downs. Vela offense will have a first and 10 from the 38.
up the middle. Looks like we're going to have a new quarterback in play here.
The ball carrier is number 30, Raul Guzman.
Raul Guzman, the ball carrier there. That'll take us a 2-minute warning. Vela out in front, 49-3. We'll take a quick break. This is Real Sports Live.
Final Cardinals.
Fiber, business or home, take a look at what we do. Fiber, business or home, take a look at what we do.
Welcome back from the 2-minute timeout. SaberCats will take the first kneel here. Player of the game going to be Caden Hoover. Hoover with 3 interceptions, a forced fumble, a fumble recovery, and 10-plus tackles tonight. Excellent play from him. Changes the course of the game, inducing 4 turnovers by himself. That's the second kneel down there for Vela. Could see Vela call a timeout before they take a delay game so they can punt it away. So there's the timeout. Clock will stop at 36 seconds. We'll stick with you here. So Vela used the timeout. So once again, Vela out in front, 49-3. They'll send out the punt unit after this one. George Falls with 3 receiving touchdowns. Tyler Ruiz, 3 passing touchdowns. Gavin Castillo, 2 passing touchdowns. Tristan Cortinas, 2 rushing touchdowns. So an excellent performance offensively from Vela. It's not something we had seen quite efficiently as they did today. So they did an excellent job game planning all week, doing an excellent job. Defensively, we've seen from what we've seen the past couple weeks, they've been as stout as ever, and they looked at that part tonight. Continuing to pick up where they left off week after week. They'll improve to 3-1, and more importantly, 1-0 in district. They'll play the McAllen Bulldogs next week. For Mission, they'll move to 1-3, and then they'll go ahead and take on McAllen Memorial next weekend. So it's going to be ruled a fumble there on the punt return. Vela got on top of it, and they'll take over at the 20. Looks like we'll have a kneel down, and that'll wrap this one up. So once again, our player of the game going to be Caden Hoover. Hoover with 4 turnovers by himself, including 10+ tackles tonight in an excellent effort. A 49-3 win over Mission High. So there's the snap. There's the knee. Everyone will run to their sidelines for the handshakes. I want to thank everyone for joining us. Hope you guys enjoyed this stream. Vela's going to win this one 49-3. They'll play McAllen High next weekend, and Mission will play McAllen Memorial.